Okay, so I was live 2 seconds ago, but I realized nobody was on yet. I think Chris Norris was on. Sorry, Chris, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just had to get a couple things that I forgot. So happy Tequila Tuesday. It's not taco night for us tonight, but it's tequila night. And we are going to be making, all right, is that better? It's a little brighter. Okay, so we are going to be making a blood orange, which I love blood oranges. They're pretty, they're tasty. There's 3 types of them. The ones we get in America, in the United States rather, are the Moro. They're originally from Sicily. Well, they come from Sicily. And it's the most common. The skin is nice. Wait till you see that. Okay, look at that. Gorgeous. They're a winter fruit. They are best between December and February, but I don't care. I love them, so we're gonna use them. They look like fall to me anyway, right? It's fall. I'm trying to think what else I forgot. I already know I forgot my glass to measure. Everything's right around here, but everything's in its own little spot. Okay, so first we're gonna do a blood orange fall margarita, and then we're gonna do a tequila hot pepper sauce. So, and that you can use on lots of stuff, and we'll talk about that in a minute. So we are going to do the blood orange, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it directly in here. For 2 drinks, you would use about 2 blood oranges. So, just gonna get them ready. So pretty. Okay, I'm gonna take my first one, put it right in the squeezer. All right. Now, as soon as you make your blood orange, don't throw it away. Keep it because you want to use it for something else. I'll show you that in a minute. There's lots more juice in that. We'll get to that in a second. So I'm going to make 2 of these. Hi, Kathy, Noah. How are you? How's everybody doing there? How are the boys? Long time no see. Hi, Sally. How are you? All right. So we have the juice of 1 to 2 blood oranges, depending on, I definitely have 2 ounces, so I'm gonna start with that. And then we are going to take lime juice, but because I'm squeezing that, I don't wanna use all my fresh limes. So I'm using my Nellie and Joe's Key West lime juice. So about 1.5 of lime. Now I know all the time, every time I'm talking tequila, I'm either on the stove or I'm in the closet talking about all of my fancy simple syrups and my triple sec or Cointreau or Grand Marnier. But that's what's different about this one. For our fall blood orange margarita on the rocks, we are not gonna use any orange liqueur. It has a lot of extra sugar and whatnot, and we can get that from just a little squirt of our agave. So, the other thing I did buy the orange bitters, and I was gonna put them in this, but I didn't taste it yet, so I'm just gonna follow my recipe for once. All right, so I'm using Milagro, which is a beautiful 100% agave silver tequila. All right, now I'm gonna pour to measure that, and again, this is for 2 drinks, so I'm doing 3 ounces. Ooh, don't want to spill that. All right, so 3 ounces of the Milagro, I kind of did it backwards, 2 ounces of the blood orange, 1.5 ounces of the lime, and then 1 teaspoon of agave. I'm just gonna give it a squirt. Don't even need to measure. You don't have to add a lot. Okay, now the special fall ingredient is vanilla extract. Yes, try it. You don't want to pour it directly out because you really don't want a lot of it. You just want a drop. So this is new. I'm gonna just take a drop just to make sure. See that? Just a drop. Me, I always want to add more, but I'm gonna hold off until I taste it because either I'm gonna want more or I'm gonna say, why did I put vanilla extract in my fall margarita? All right, now You could have put the ice in before or after, it really doesn't matter. Okay. Nice general helping of ice. Oh, let's do our rims first. Okay. So onto a plate, we are going to take just a spoonful of sugar. And I think it would be cool to use brown sugar since we're in the fall. And also do salt. Sugar is sweet as sugar and a little bit salty. I think that's a good little combination. A little more salt, I think. We don't want to be too sweet. Right, Kathy? Kathy knows me. Not that sweet, right? All right, now, I thought this might be cute. It might not work. If it doesn't work, it's driving me crazy. I'm still in the dark. All right, whatever. I'm gonna put a little drop of vanilla on my orange, and then I'm gonna take my glass and just rim it around. Take my other glass, rim it around. I know right where I put that vanilla, so it's gonna be right on there. And then you're just gonna take it. I think it's nice not to rim the whole glass. See, like just do half the glass so that your guests, your friend, your partner, whoever, doesn't have to, if they don't like it, they go to the other side of the glass. Either they don't like salt or they're avoiding it. Just a light rim, I think is cute. And then we're gonna put fresh ice in there. All right. That's the rim. Little vanilla, drop of vanilla on the used blood orange. Rim your glass to get it wet. Dip it in brown sugar and salt. And that makes a beautiful cocktail. Makes it a little zhuzhed up for a little Tuesday. Now shake this really well. And if you don't have a shaker, this is an Oggi, O-G-G-I. I'm sure I bought it in Home Goods or Bed Bath & Beyond. Get yourself a good shaker. I've gone through a few different kinds. I do have the bar kind that one fits into the other one, but I like this because you can then strain through it. All right. You really want to get it frothy. This will do the trick. Helicopter, jackhammer. All right. Oh, I don't know why this is not working. All right, hold on 1 second. I'll get one other thing. Always walking away from the camera. Thank God everything's right within walking distance here. Okay. Oh, look at that. Now you saw there wasn't a ton. There's no syrups besides the tiny bit of teaspoon of agave for 2 drinks. Look at that. Just gorgeous. So of course we have to make it even prettier. We'll take a slight, should have done this, right? Yes, yes. Always forget something. Well, I'll do it over my glass. All right. So take a nice peel. And honestly, people like to burn them in the fall, but I'm just gonna plop that on there. There you go. Happy fall, y'all. Here's a beautiful blood orange. Oh, it's delicious. I'm gonna taste it without the sugar and salt rim, just to make sure. Okay, so the blood oranges are a tiny bit bitter. They get sweeter as the season goes on. So we're at the, middle of October, so we're not quite there yet. But as we know, they farm everything. If they're not organic, they're farming them, GMO, and we're eating them all year round. But these were just so pretty, and these were from Italy, so they taste good. It's definitely not your sweet summer light drink. It just has that little bit of a fall bite to it, just like a chill in the air. It'd be great for sitting in front of the fireplace. I'm gonna put another dash of the vanilla and see if I can taste it, because I really can't taste it. Now I can, see that? So I would say 3 drops at least for 2 drinks. And I didn't type it up yet. I wrote it up, so I will add this to my files under the Facebook group page. So there you go. That's what I would. Hi, Paul Toshin. How are you? Cheers. Just to briefly tell everybody what's happening. So when we first started this, we called it When Life Gives Us COVID. And then I changed it because I was so sick of hearing about COVID, as most of us are. And I changed it to When Life Gives Us Lemons because I thought that was cuter. And that's kind of what the year has been. Life's given us all a lot of lemons, some more than others. But going forward, I keep having people saying, you should do this, you should continue it, you should do it for real, you should get it on YouTube, blah, blah, blah. So I spent about 3 days, because it's Facebook Live is how I've shot the videos, and they really don't want you to share them easily. So it's taken some time. You have to download each one, then copy it, then paste it into the YouTube. So I have, ching, 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 I have my own YouTube channel. I'd love it if you would subscribe, look at it, because you're part of this group and all the videos are already on this group. But I will slowly transition this group over to the Facebook page. So what happened is, I know, long story, very quick. All right, I'll wrap this up. Very quick, my Instagram account, I wasn't allowed to send, all they did was if I shot a video there, it went to my Suzanne page. Then I had to copy it. It doesn't work that way when you want to go viral, as the kids say. So I have now figured it out that the Mixed Up Maven can have her own Facebook page, and she can manage this group. So because I've already changed the name of this group, I can't switch it back for like 28 days. So bear with us. When Life Gives Us Lemons, we'll be back, or we'll call it something else. Like we're all mixed up, but we're all a little mixed up here or something, but you still, I'll change the privacy settings back for our group page. You'll still be able to post funny memes and GIFs and all of that fun stuff we've been sharing since March now. It's been 7 months we've been together. So the Facebook group will stay the same for now, but eventually the videos will transition over to the page, which I'm the moderator of. So the group is more for us for a place to meet, have fun, make, talk, ask questions with each other, post funny things, and the page is sort of like my presence. That's where I'll shoot the video, but they'll share to the group if you like. And then, of course, I'll have the Instagram page, and that's the Mixed Up Maven, and the Facebook page is the Mixed Up Maven, and the YouTube channel is the Mixed Up Maven. Why the Mixed Up Maven? Because my friend Vince, great marketer, said, geez, not for nothing. He goes, but you do make a lot of mistakes when you're doing your videos. Forgetting things, you should be the Mixed Upologist. And as much as I love that name, I think that name is perfect, I just don't do cocktails because I'm not really even a bartender. So I'm not a baker, I'm not a bartender, I'm not a cooker, I'm not much. I'm just the jack of all trades, so I thought Mixed Up Maven would cover it all. I know a little bit about everything, but I love to tie it together for you guys to have fun and enjoy it. Now I've gone on too long. So cheers. Let me show you something I whipped up a couple weeks ago, and I love it. So I got these beautiful peppers. They're already washed, but they're going bad because I had so many of them. Didn't know what to do with them. So you can do this where we're gonna make a tequila hot pepper sauce. So the difference between how do I explain? The difference between like a chihuly or a pepper sauce. I think a pepper sauce like originated in Africa. The difference between like a chihuly or a sriracha or like the wing sauce, they're pulverized, the peppers are pulverized or pureed, and they're crushed, and it's basically a pepper puree with stuff added to it to make it hot. Not to make it hot, but to make it seasoned. This is strictly, this is what it's gonna come out like. This is from 2 weeks ago. So I had the same size peppers, and I washed them, split them down the middle, and then with gloves on though, I did them. I took the spoon and I took the pith and the white part out and the seeds. This one I read in the past 2 weeks, and it says you can use them with whole, so that's how I'm doing it because I don't feel like dealing with gloves. Into this will go tequila. So for this, I use my Sam's Club tequila. All right, so I'm going to put half of the jar, that's enough, just to cover the peppers. So you see that? That's half tequila. And then I have white vinegar. I'm gonna add to that. Okay, let me get my vanilla out because we don't want that. I don't have peppercorns, so after this starts, after a week of sitting and mellowing, I'm gonna have to take and strain it to get the pepper, crushed black pepper out. Now, this is it, salt and pepper. Where's my salt and pepper? Here's my salt, okay? So it's about a teaspoon of salt. Depends what size jar you're using. And I put about a tablespoon of pepper, and that's it. Tequila, vinegar, salt, and pepper. Now, if you want to get fancy, you can put whole cloves. If you want to peel them and then crush them a little bit, that's fine, but just the same way I put the peppers whole, you can put the whole cloves. And if you have some really good pickles, Grillo's pickles, highly recommend, delicious, got them at the local market. They're basically everywhere, I think, now. These are just pickle, classic dill. You can see they have dill, they have garlic. You can actually pour the pickle juice in too, if you want it more pickled. You could add carrots. You could do so much. This is it, look at that. Okay, now you're saying, what would you do? Well, I have been making plain chicken breasts, and I sear them on both sides, and then I put the tequila sauce in, probably for 4 chicken breasts, maybe like a quarter of a cup. And you know, it sizzles and the tequila evaporates through the sauce, but it gives it just enough spice that if you didn't want to put, you know, some kind of hot sauce on your chicken when you're eating it for dinner, it has just enough bite that it works. It's not hot enough that somebody goes, ooh, that's, you know, I don't like peppers. It's just enough just to sear it and then flash, you know, cook it in that. You can also use it on any green vegetable. I mean, in collard greens, spinach, sauteed kale, broccoli. I've used it on seafood. I've used it on fish and tuna and halibut. So it works. It's delicious. So that's tequila hot pepper sauce. So this is a vinegar-based sauce. There's no preservatives in here. All it is vinegar, tequila, salt and pepper, and the chili peppers. And you've got a nice little, you know, once you get fancy and you learn how to make it, you can bring it to somebody's house for a gift too, a little hostess gift. So thanks for bearing with me on my long discussion about the pages. I hope I explained it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Mixed Up Maven. I would love to see you all there. When I get that underway, I'm probably going to post some more videos to that, more crafty videos. I have a great video that I can post if I can get to it this week, but I got a busy week. Some Halloween treats for the house that I've made, and not really crafty. Of course, I'm no Martha Stewart, but I like to recycle and reuse things I already have. And then, you know, at this age, we want to condense our decorations. We want things to match and not look all hodgepodge, get rid of the stuff we had when our kids were 5, and just condense it to some classy pumpkins, some scary bats, some cool spiders, and, you know, a nice candle, a nice plate. All right, so cheers, and we will talk to you soon. Take care. Thanks for joining.